I will show you the basics of using a 2D particle system in Godot. The 2D particle node in Godot is used to create a variety of particle systems and effects. This node uses an emitter that generates a number of particles at a set rate. For this tutorial, I will make a very simple flame effect using the particle systems. I already have a 2D Godot project started with a simple torch I imported into the project. I will add a Particles 2D node as a child of the torch. I'll need to add a material to the Particles 2D node in order for it to work. In the inspector, under the Process Materials section, I'll choose New Particles Material. Now if I zoom in, you can see some really tiny particles coming from an emitter. The first thing I can do is move the emitter towards the top center of the torch, since this is where the flame should be coming from. I will change the time to 3 for the lifetime, so the particles will last a bit longer. If I click on the New Particles material, I'll gain access to a list of properties that I can change. The first one I need to change is gravity, since I need the particles to be going up and not down. So I changed the Y to -90. Next, I'll change the emission shape, which is the size and shape of the emitter. I'll change this to a box, and for the extents, I'll use 10 for the X and 30 for the Y. Now I'll change the initial velocity to 50 to speed up the particles. Now notice that the particles are going towards the right. I can fix this by changing the direction spread to 180. I'll also change the linear acceleration to 20, so the particles will speed up as they move further away from the emitter. I'll also increase the scale to 150 to increase the size of the particles. I can use a curve to change the scale over time. I just click on Scale Curve and choose New Curve Texture. Once I click on the new curve, I can change the graph so that the particles will grow smaller over their lifetime. For the angle, I will change this to 45, and I'll also add a curve. And this will adjust the end of the lifetime to a slightly larger angle. I'll change the amount that I am emitting to 95. And for the angular velocity, I'll change the velocity to 180 and the randomness to 1. And this will make the particles random. Under the color, I will add a color ramp by choosing the new gradient texture. Then I'll click on the new gradient texture and choose New Gradient. I can click on the new gradient, click on the black color stop, and change it to white. I can then click on the white color stop and change it to red. And lower the alpha so the particles fade out over their lifetime. I then add a color stop in the center and change the color to an orange. Then under the visibility section, I activate Show Behind, so the flame will appear as if it's coming from behind or inside the torch. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this useful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notifications. Have a good day.